Greetings all and welcome back to Globbits Gaming Channel. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we have our winner, Mr. Speed Flux, who's driving an IS-6 Tier 8 premium tank. Speed Flux is from the QSF clan as well, which kind of bites. He's one of Quickie Baby's lot. Boo! Hiss! He's a good bloke. He sent me quite a few replays, Mr. Speed Flux, for, and it's my honour and privilege to present the top prize of a TOG 2. Let me know in-game, mate. What we'll do is I'll get something together. Come on my team speak whenever you're free, buddy, and we'll sort out the transfer, etc, etc, etc. Probably have a few games in it as well if you haven't already got one. If you've already got a TOG, well, we'll talk about it on the day. Anyway, we digress. IS-6 replay. I've been asked this question a hell of a lot of times of people. Which Tier 8 premium tank should I get? Now, I'll wholeheartedly hold my hands up high and say that I made a mistake when I bought my T-34. There's three main contenders for your Tier 8 heavy, in my opinion. You've got your Lerva, which is the German. You've got your T-34, which is your American, and you've got this thing. Of all those three tanks, this one suits my playstyle. The only problem with it is, it's got the IS's gun, which Speed Flux is going to feel the pain from this. It's a Russian 122mm gun, with the same kind of accuracy. You have to rely on the hand of Stalin himself to guide the shells to the target. Tier 8, Tier 9, Tier 10, you can't be doing that. IS-6, however, does have an ace up its sleeve. Really good armour. Well, I say really good, well-sloped armour. We get spotted really early there, and I've no idea how. I've watched the replay back a few times, I don't know how. Yeah, we'll just take up this bus look here. This is a good location, actually. I will be using this location again. I wasn't sure on the strength of this location, but looking at this Panther, one of the things you need to do on this game, in this particular map, is I would like to know where that shell went. Did that hit the Panther? I'm not sure. It's trying to deny the people trying to get up this hill. And this is one way of doing it by the looks of things. It's a really good spot. It's got some serious pain into this Panther to stop him going up the hill, because the only thing we've got up that hill is an IS and a Chaffee. There's a Chaffee up the hill. He's only just made it up there himself. Now, in Speed Flux's email to tell me about this game, he wasn't very happy with this Chaffee. I'm going to point something out to you here, Speed. About halfway through. Now, our IS just goes completely YOLO. Gets his arse absolutely handed to him by a Borsig. Yeah, a Waffenträger Borsig. Right, so we know there's a Borsig in the distance, and we've got to deal with this Panther first before we go anywhere. We can't present ourselves a Panther and a Borsig. Our armour will not stand up to it, but we do manage to bounce a shot from the Panther. Right, that Panther, that Panther should not be there. You don't need to be a genius to know anything about that tank to know it is completely out of place there. It's a second line support tank at best. Anyway, never untrip your enemy while making a mistake. Not unsure. I'm not 100% sure about why we took that shot. I think we were assuming that the Panther's going to come up from a different location. Just take a little peek at that Chaffee up there, and this is where Speed tells me in his email he was pretty pissed at this Chaffee, pinging the map, etc, etc, etc. Now we've already seen how to actually play a Chaffee properly in an active scouting role. I think main problem with Speed Flux and this particular Chaffee was he needs spots here. He pretty much tactically cannot leave this location. He's fully loaded. He realises the Chaffee's not going to do his job. He can't leave. There's a Borsig there who's already shown willingness and capability to take out our friendly tanks, and he's not a bad player either. He's a green player, and in the hands of a green player, a Borsig can be a very dangerous tool. He's already taken out another tank. Okay, so this guy's actually actively hunting for vehicles. We need this Chaffee to go forward, but unfortunately he doesn't seem to be doing so. He's pinging the map for help, and he's saying help me here, but nothing's happening. The guys have got bogged down in the middle. We've got no support from Bert, really, and this is when we get spotted, and this is when problems occur. Because there's the Borsig. We snap the shot on, oh shitbags. There's not just a Borsig. What the hell is a Type 59 doing all the way back there? That's the last place I'd expect him to be. Now, Speed Flux reloaded HE. He pressed the 3 key and snapped that shot off. I don't think he cared whether it hit or not. And he reloads HE. for the Borsig, but he hadn't seen these two medium tanks. Now he's got a dilemma. He's got a HE in the breach. He's got a HE shell in the breach, but the Chaffee's putting damage in. Now this isn't a redeeming thing for the Chaffee. I'm not saying the Chaffee's doing the right thing, but he is putting pressure on these guys for you. Reloading AP. So that click of the 3 and then the snapshot, he did that before he realised there was those two medium tanks there, and he uses the time, gets himself in cover, and then reloads his cannon, ready to face the T-43. Now, without doubt, that T-59 is going to end up behind him, if that T-59 is anything worth his soul. However, we need to deal with this T-43 first, and the Chaffee's putting pressure on him. Now, not ideal placement for a Chaffee, I will say, but he is actually helping you. You plant a really good shot for this guy. Chaffee's still dinging him. Chaffee's still dinging him. Now, Chaffee's made this guy out of his position. You donk the shot, that's Russian accuracy for you. The hand of Joseph Stalin was not strong with you this time. I know that's stolen from Jingles before you are putting it in the fucking comments. But if it's funny, I'll use it. And he's basically allowed you to do that. Now, I'm not saying you're wrong, but without that Chaffee being there, you would still be dealing with that T-43. And then, you would have had issues. This guy. You'd now be sandwiched between two tanks. I wouldn't... Ugh. I can see from your perspective on the day that yes, you would be pissed at that Chaffee because he's not doing his job. But he's just set that Type 59 on fire for you. Taking half his health off. Ugh. Excuse me, just out of interest, you did 666 damage to that T-43. The number of the beast. I'm not criticising your speed, by the way. I'm just saying that, you know, the rage at the Chaffee may not be, you know, entirely justified as such. He did actually help you. He didn't do his job correctly. Refer to Monotomic's replay for how to use a Chaffee correctly. That guy's nowhere near doing what Monotomic's doing, but then again, everybody that drives a Chaffee ain't as good as Monotomic. So anyway, back to the replay then. We've got a Type 59 to deal with. I want one of these tanks. Donk another shot. Nose. The accuracy on this thing really does show through on this replay. You could have done a shitload more damage if your gun had been a bit more accurate. It's not that you shoot bad. It's just those 1-2-2s. The curse of the 1-2-2s. Type 59's not interested anymore though. Where's that Borsig? He's not been seen for a while. There's old Waffle. Oh, there he is. But he bounces. Oh, he's using the 128. Oh, that thing's going to get a nerf in the next patch. It's actually getting nerfed tomorrow. The rate of fire on that big 128, or the small 128, the smaller 128 is actually getting nerfed. So you're going to find a lot more Borsigs using the 150, I think. Okay. Chaffee managed to take out the Type 59 that was behind you as well. Yes, without doubt, that guy would be pissing me off, but he's not exactly sat idle. Anyway, enough sticking up for Chaffees. We've got 2,950 damage on 3 kills, and the game's not looking too bad. We've got a Burt, we've got artillery support. This is where the replay started to go a bit jittery. I don't know if it was server lag or what. Anyway, we've got to be careful going over here. At the later stage of the game, they've got pressure. The guys are going to be camping. Basically, the last 2 guys that were spotted were down here. But this is where the enemy team's going to be. There's a shitload of open space around here, though. We have to be very, very careful when we crest that ridge, because we're not one-shot material yet, but we're on half health, give or take, so we've got problems. And there's our little plucky little Chaffee. Look, bless him. Not exactly doing a scouting job, but he's doing a supporting job. Alright, what to do? We're definitely going to have been spotted coming over here, because those bushes over across there are 400 metres away. In the open, heavy tank in the open, is definitely going to get spotted, and we get spotted. Not a problem. Chaffee spots them, and Chaffee's not damaging. Allows us to sneaky ninja. Nice kill. Oh no, it didn't. Chaffee got it. Oh, now I can see why you're pissed. Yeah, you being pissed is understandable now, especially if the Chaffee managed to kill this Sturmer Emil kill. Oh, can we get the shot on? Oh, there he is. Hand of Joseph Stalin. Here we go. Fantastic. Managed to get the kill. 4. Right. 122 mil accuracy. Flush shot on the engine bay. And it bounces. Nose. Come on. Aim. Aim. Oh! Oh, Speed Flux, I feel for you. And they're absolutely taking him apart as well. Oh, no way. Oh, I managed to net the kill, though. There's 2 more tanks left. Okay. We've got an Indenpanzer who's spotted, who's on about a half health, I think, last time we saw him. And an 87. Sorry, 88? Yeah, 87. Tier 7 British tank destroyer. He's pretty much going to be on full health because we haven't spotted him the whole game. Now, this is the point where I would be getting pissed at the Chaffee. Sat at the back, he needs to be spotting. You can't afford to spot now. Especially if we take any extra damage from this. Oh no. Oh, 600. We can't afford to do any scouting now. We cannot go into those bushes with this that 87 who has basically not been spotted the entire game. Oh no, the proc killed the... I feel for you. And now, yes, I would definitely be pinging and raging at the Chaffee at this point. And to his credit, though, he does actually bit his pants. He takes his brave pills, he puts on his brave trousers, and goes and does his job, which allows us the opportunity to hopefully get some damage on this 87 if he turns up. Ah, there he is. Yep, full health. In the side, lovely. Nice, just shy of 400 damage there. The team are putting the pressure on him as well. And of course, he turns to shoot at us. Now down to our premium shells, and they bounce. Ugh. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And unfortunately, Bert takes him out. Oh no, denied Top Gun. Post-game stats time. Managed to get a patrol duty. Mastery badge and an IS-6. Yeah. All these games have pretty much been mastery badges so far, and I would expect no less. Managed to net ourselves 105,000 credits and 1,889 experience base. Okay. Steel wall and patrol duty. Should we be getting patrol duties and IS-6s? No. Bloody Chaffee should be getting that. Okay, made ourselves a nice 71,000 credit profit there. Fantastic. The stats speak for themselves. 3,000 damage blocked and 4,000 spotting damage. I'd be happy with that in a scout game. Those 3 totals combined, okay, it's not damage done that always makes the difference. Okay, for 1,889 experience. Now, fair play to the Chaff. You know, he wasn't doing his scouty job, but you two together kicked arse along that T28 prototype. You basically did all the damage for the team. GG Speedflux, you've won yourself a TOG. Yeah, we'll chat about your prize later on, buddy. Get to hold of me on TeamSpeak. I'll give you the TeamSpeak details in an email. Alright, I'll get it transferred over to your account. So there's your winner, guys. Have you enjoyed the contest? I've noticed that it's been hard work. I didn't understand and contemplate how much hard work it was going to be. I've managed to do 16 videos in 3 days. I've done them all in pretty much one go because basically 9.2 is coming out tomorrow. And I want to play it. What I didn't want to do, I didn't want to run the risk of not being able to save my World of Tanks backup files and have to completely shit-can the competition, so I forced out all the videos. That may have shown through on the commentary, etc, 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 and let me know in the comments below of all the videos if you enjoyed it. I won't be running another one anytime soon. The simple reason is it's a cash flow problem at the moment. Basically what I'm doing, I'm using the advertising revenue from the channel that I've acquired over the last 2 or 3 months, in fact it's nearly 4 months now, to pay for the prizes, because I feel like I have to give back to you guys. You know, you've been my loyal subscribers. A lot of you, Speedflux has been a subscriber for a long time. Mono's been a subscriber for a long time. I've got guys in my clan. I'll try my best to give back to you guys. Thanks a lot for your support throughout the whole competition. Thanks a lot for all your emails. I won't be running another one till at least, I think the next one I'm going to do is probably at the 5,000 mark. Alright, so wait out for that one. It's been an absolute pleasure, guys. That's me done for now. I'm going to actually go and play some World of Tanks. Take care of yourself. Well done to all the winners. I can't wait for the results of the Panzer 1C hunting contest. That obviously will be coming on a video later on. Wait out on the details of that competition, that game. If you have got entry to it by having either a run-up prize or the 2 guys that I mentioned, one in the Excelsior and the guy in the WZ that I missed out, keep watching the channel. I will put an update video for you with all the details on it, when to turn up, what to do, etc, and the full rules. I'll try and get some people to come down and try and hunt you down. Take care of yourselves, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly have. Bye now.